I'd like to call this meeting of the Elkhorn Architectural Review Board and City Planning Commission into session. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Watke,
Here.
Hunter,
Here.
Stacko,
Here.
Boardman, Geeslin, Meinel,
Here.
Schroeder.
Here. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes of the April 18th, 2024 meeting? Any additions or corrections or a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second. We've got a motion and a second. Any questions or comments, changes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. We've got Jeff Schultz from JRS Holdings, Bulk Material Trucking, for 702 South Nathan Lane. Would you like to speak first, and then we'll do a public hearing afterwards? If you have any comments to make, tell us what you're planning. Sure. Yeah, please come up, either the podium or the chair there at the table. Either or.
So I'm Jeff Schultz, my wife Rhonda Schultz. We're both owners of Bulk Material Trucking. I started this company in 2018, actually. I've been in the trucking industry my whole life, but I got divorced years ago. I had to sell off my old company and rebuild myself. So as part of the rebuilding, here I've been renting, and now I'm ready to purchase. We operate about 9 trucks. We're in the cement hauling business, so we have tanker trailers, and our customers over in Michigan, and they make cement powder. So they crush limestone into a fine dust, load it on their ships, send it over. We go to the Port of Milwaukee, Port of Chicago, and we take it off their ships and we distribute it inland. Ready mix plants, job sites, etc. So the cement's the main core of our business. We don't do anything hazardous. It's not too often that we bring trailers home loaded. Sometimes we do, it's not all the time. My trucks generally leave out Monday morning and they're home Friday afternoon. In this new world of electronic logbooks the trucking industry's in, my customer basis is all like within 300 miles, and I just can't get the trucks home every day. So the guys stay out Monday through Friday. So we don't have a lot of daily traffic coming down our road. It's going to be a couple people in the shop, and the occasional truck comes in for a breakdown, repair, whatever. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what we're going to do with the building. JRS Holdings is my investment company. My name Rhonda, that's Jeff and Rhonda Schultz. Yeah. Anything else you need?
Anybody have any questions or comments for Jeff?
Looks like you got plenty of room there, huh?
There's always a need for more, but yeah, you know, it's gonna work for now. Maybe a little bit of room for some growth. We'll see where the future takes us, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I think it's important to know that we own 3 of the trucks, and the other trucks are owner-operators, so they keep their trucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their trucks going home. I own all the trailers that everybody pulls in the company. Yeah, the owner-operator guys take their trucks home on the weekend, so they don't even come to the terminal. They take their trucks home and do their own maintenance in their driveway. I take care of the trailers, so if they have a major issue, they gotta bring it in and swap out a trailer. Otherwise, I'm typically out in the field. I'll meet the guys out in the field and take care of a problem on the trailer there. So.
Anything else? Anybody have any questions? Yeah. Should we go to the public hearing before we get a warrant? So I guess we're good. You can stay there or do whatever. But we've got a notice of a public hearing for a conditional use permit Notice is hereby given that a public hearing will be held before the Planning Commission of the City of Elkhorn on May 2nd, 2024 at 6 PM or soon thereafter, as the matter may be heard in the council chambers, city administration offices, 311 Seymour Court, Elkhorn, for the purpose of hearing all interested parties, their attorneys or agents with respect to the application submitted by Jeffrey Schultz, Bulk Material Trucking, for a conditional use permit to allow a transportation facility with truck repair located at 702 South Nathan Lane. The property is more precisely identified by the following tax parcel ID YUSW00047D. Is there anyone here that would like to speak for the public hearing? Asking twice, 3 times, hearing none, the public hearing is closed. Allison, do you have anything to add to this conversation?
Yes, thank you. So Jeff explained everything fairly well. They're requesting a conditional use permit because they're located in the M2 General Manufacturing Zoning District, which requires a conditional use permit for transportation facilities. The tenant, Bulk Material Trucking, is owned by Jeff and Rhonda, so they'll be using that building for their daily operations. They'll have some office space and a shop for daily maintenance work on the trucks and trailers owned and operated by BMT. The parking lot will also be used for some staff parking and then the semi-truck and trailer parking. I just noted that outdoor storage in the M2 zoning district is a permitted use, so they're not asking for outdoor storage tonight. That's a permitted use in the zoning district in which they're located. I did go ahead and recommend that the Plan Commission approve the conditional use for a transportation facility this evening. However, I did have some modifications and additions to the conditions tonight if the applicant hears these conditions and is agreeable to the conditions. So I did speak with Phil from BMT. And we had a conversation about condition number D. The maximum number of semi-trucks and or trailers combined shall never exceed 10. We had a conversation about that, and just because they are growing and there is room on the property for more storage of the either truck or trailer combined, I believe we were agreeable to go up to 15.
Yeah, that would be way more than, yes.
Okay, and that would work well for you, and that would provide you with some buffer. That would meet all of the requirements of this lot, so I would be agreeable to amend that from 10 to 15. In addition to that, I did speak with legal counsel, and we had a few recommended additions to the conditions of tonight's approval. One of those conditions would that we would be adding a loading requirement condition. So adequate loading areas shall be provided so that any trucks or trailers loading, maneuvering, or unloading are completely off the public ways, and so that all vehicles do not need to back up into public right-of-ways. Are you agreeable to that?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And then another condition I would be asking for is an operation requirement condition. That operation shall not locate, store, discharge, or permit the discharge of any treated, untreated, or inadequately treated liquid, gaseous, or solid materials of such nature, quantity, obnoxiousness, toxicity, or temperature that might run off, steep, percolate, or wash, or to be harmful to human, animal, plant, or aquatic life on site.
Yes, I would agree to that.
Okay. And then another standard condition is that there would be a reimbursement for city costs. So the applicant shall provide reimbursement to the city for any costs incurred for review of the conditional use, including but not limited to any engineering, legal, and planning review that occurred prior to permit issuance.
Yes,
Okay, and then just an agreement condition that you would be accepting the conditional use approval zoning permit and beginning the projects means that you have read and understood and agree to all of the following conditions of this approval.
can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Your statement about the releasing of product or, I'm sorry, are we able to wash trucks like outside?
Yes.
Or what was in that detail again you were saying?
Absolutely. That's just a condition so that you would not be putting any harmful or hazardous materials into the air or ground.
Oh, yeah, no.
Which you do not have any hazardous materials on site.
No, okay.
So a car wash or a trailer
Okay.
wash would not be
I
applicable
just
to
want to
that.
make sure. All right, thank you.
And that is all I have.
All right.
Any other questions for me?
Do you have anything to add, or?
I do not.
Yeah.
Allison covered it very well.
Okay.
I'd make a motion to approve with the conditions that were just read and the conditions that you had there previously, all of the conditions, to approve the conditional use permit.
Second.
Recommendation to council.
We've got a motion,
Recommendation to council.
Yes, the recommended council.
we've got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. The conditional use permit passes, and it will go on to council. I assume it'll be on the,
Second meeting, probably.
Second meeting.
May 20th.
20th.
so congratulations.
All right, well, I
Thank you.
really thank you guys for letting us stay in Elkhorn. We're on the other side of town right now, and this is nice. We like the city, so.
Good.
This
Good
is
luck.
great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't have any updates. We do have a meeting May 16th, 2024, but I'm told there may not be anything on that schedule, so we'll keep you posted on that. And then June 6th, 2024, we've got a meeting. Anything else for the group?
I will be bringing, just as an update, I will be bringing the zoning board of appeals ordinance back in June. That will be a public hearing for our zoning board of appeals ordinance to be rewritten, come up to state statute standards. And then I will also be bringing back for review in the near future, if not June, sometime shortly after, updated extraterritorial zoning maps as well as the updated extraterritorial zoning ordinance that we have been working on. So you'll see those come back shortly. That will be something that you will just review, provide commentary on, and then we will have to schedule a joint ETZ committee meeting with all of our extraterritorial zoning territories. So that's to come.
Okay, thanks, Allison. Jason, did you have something?
And I don't know the date, and I apologize, but usually we run into the problem with that first meeting in June being high school graduation.
On a Thursday night.
Yeah, and people,
Graduation's in May this year.
okay, so there you go. Thank God you're finally leaving us, huh, from the high school? Good job.
No, I didn't say I'm graduating. Maybe not.
One more year.
Okay. A motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. We've got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thanks so much.